My name is Diane Gale. Welcome to my channel. Today you and I are going to ferment asparagus together. Fermenting vegetables is really easy to do. It doesn't take hardly any time at all. It's a great way to use up some leftover veggies. If you get a little bit too much asparagus at the farmer's market, you can ferment some and put it away and enjoy it later. So let's get to it. I'll show you how to ferment asparagus. We're going to make just a pint of fermented asparagus today. I'm going to take and I'm going to put a teaspoon of mustard seeds in the jar. And then I'm going to take these asparagus spears that have been cut to fit the jar, and I am going to start layering them in here. Try to keep them standing up as best you can because that will help to create room in your jar so that you can get even more spears in there. Once the spears start to fit snugly, I'm going to take and I'm going to shove a sprig of dill down in this jar on one side and another sprig down on the other. And then I'm going to take a couple garlic cloves and I'm going to drop those in as well. Now all that's left to do is to finish snugging up the jar with asparagus spears. Once you have as many spears in there as you're going to be able to fit, you're just going to take and you're going to cover them in a salted brine. Push them down so that they're under that brine. Not going to lie, I think a couple of my spears are a little too long, but I can fix that off camera. And then we're going to take and we're going to use an airtight fermenting lid for this. I've taken a band and just tightened that lid in place, and these asparagus spears are ready to ferment. The fermenting process creates a product for you that is a probiotic powerhouse, and it's full of vitamins and minerals. So good for you. The lid that you use for your fermentation process is very important. You want to have an airtight lid. An airtight fermentation lid will create an environment for your veggies to ferment in that mold and bacteria cannot grow in. And it will allow gases that are produced from the fermentation process to escape through the top of the lid, the nipple of the lid, so that you don't have issues with any seepage of fluids or with explosions of jars. It's not necessary to refrigerate your fermented vegetables. You can if you'd like, but that will significantly slow down the fermentation process. It's best to keep your vegetables in a cool, dry place, preferably dim or dark, definitely not in direct sunlight. Your fermented vegetables are going to be ready to eat in as little as 1 to 2 weeks, but they will last for up to 18 months, and the taste significantly changes over time. So it's up to you to experiment and see where the sweet spot is for when you want to eat your fermented vegetables. I've done a full video on how to ferment vegetables, and I'll toss that link down below for you if you want to check it out. If you have further questions, I believe they'll be answered there. And I'm also going to be doing videos on fermenting 7 other vegetables, different recipes for different vegetables. As they become available, I'll put the links for those down below for your convenience as well. I hope that you're going to ferment yourself some asparagus today. I hope that you enjoy every bite of it when it is ready to go. I am so glad that you joined me here today. We're going to get together again, and we're going to do it really soon.